Hedera HBAR continues to remain at the top of my altcoin list for various reasons that I've gone over the last couple weeks, and I'm sure that you guys at this point are just so tired of hearing about it. But in this video, I really want to go over some huge updates that we just got regarding Hedera and why right now you really should be focused on HBAR, not just for the short term, the midterm, but also even the long term for crypto, because we already know that crypto is becoming a legitimate asset class. The adoption is soaring. We continue to see institutional players talking about how big crypto will be over the coming years. And in a world where almost everything around us is digital besides money, it does beg the question, where do we head from here? Well, we know that money's going to go digital. Everything's moving on chain. Everything's going to be tokenized. We're going to see these networks become extremely valuable. And Hedera is one that's at the top of that list. Now, let's talk about some pretty big updates that just got pushed to us. Number one, Hedera was joining the FinCEN News event in DC, and that's actually happening today. I know this says tomorrow, but this happened today to drive conversations on digital asset policy and safeguarding consumers, hosted by the U.S. Treasury in support of Executive Order 14178. The event convenes top voices from government, tech, finance, and law enforcement to tackle innovation, fraud, and safety in the digital economy. Guys, when we think about Hedera's public policy, I've gone over this many times. Hedera is fully engaged with US regulators, and they are fully compliant with them as well because they want the Web3 space to thrive. They want this to be a big success. Look at all of the memberships and partnerships that Hedera actually has. I mean, guys, we have the Institute of International Finance here, Tech UK, World Economic Forum, Digital Economy Council of Australia, the UK Crypto Asset Business Council, Blockchain for Europe, the Blockchain Association, the GSMA, Atlantic Council, OMFIF, Global Blockchain Business Council. I mean, guys, Hedera is participating with the players so that we can have this entire space, integrate it and adopt it on the government and global scale. We actually have here the Hedera public policy team works closely with regulators, government officials, financial institutions, and advocacy groups worldwide to shape standards and regulations that ensure interoperability and innovation across the DLT ecosystems. Now, on top of that, we have over here from Hashport, great to see Hedera continuing with its long record of being forward-thinking for the industry. Hedera offers asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance, providing the highest level of security with mathematical certainty of consensus, high throughput and low latency capable of over 10,000 plus transactions per second, throttled with 3 to 5 second finality. And what this means is that it can have, unlimited scalability tied to Hedera. We just add more nodes and boom, we see Hedera's scalability hit unlimited levels. Fair ordering, preventing front running and ensuring transaction order matches the actual order received by the network. Fixed, low fees, predictable, and sub-cent transaction cost, enabling enterprise budget planning. Carbon negative operations, an energy efficient and sustainable network. Combining these technical strengths with its proactiveness will enable the network to drive innovation, establish best practices, and contribute to a trusted, secure, and scalable foundation for the evolving Web3 and Web2 landscapes. And yeah, when we combine all of this together, this is why Hedera is extremely bullish and why Hedera continues to become a huge project within crypto and even outside of crypto, because they are engaging with Web2 players so that Web3 becomes a, success. I absolutely think everyone should be paying attention to what Hedera is doing right now, because they are absolutely killing the game. They have been for years now, and this is not going unnoticed. HBAR will be one of the most bullish crypto assets in this space, and it will be a very big success even this cycle alone. Now, on top of all of this, let's talk about AP Plus. Australian Payments Plus. Hedera Council member AP Plus selected to participate in the Reserve Bank of Australia's tokenization pilot. This is building on top of this announcement from July 10th, we're excited to see Hedera join Project Acacia, led by RBA Info, Australia's central bank, and DFCRC. Here, they'll explore how digital money like stablecoins can support the development of Australian wholesale tokenized asset markets. Here we have the announcement from AP Plus. Australian Payments Plus is pleased to announce that it has been selected to participate in the next stage of Project Acacia, a research project being led by the Reserve Bank of Australia and the Digital Finance Cooperative Research Centre. Now, when we look at this, there's a few quotes here. Enabling value to be exchanged in a safe and reliable manner is at the core of what we do at AP Plus, including through our real-time payments platform, the MPP. CBDCs and other forms of digital money, such as stablecoins, have the potential to transform how value moves across the economy. Conversations around CBDCs are happening globally, and we're thrilled to be a part of the discussion in Australia. And also, AP Plus has been conditionally selected to evaluate 3 interconnected use cases that examine wholesale digital asset settlement and tokenized applications. The first use case will examine how multiple types of digital money, including stablecoins and deposit tokens, could operate together within a shared framework, enabling greater interoperability. The second use case will explore what new services or frameworks might be needed to coordinate settlement across these different asset classes and platforms, helping ensure future systems are secure, efficient, and cohesive. And the third use case will explore how the MPP could be used to settle wholesale tokenized assets, such as deposit tokens, by comparing different models of settlement. As the operator of Australia's real-time payments infrastructure, AP Plus is well placed to support industry-wide innovation. Project Acacia allows us to explore how we could support emerging forms of wholesale digital settlement and strengthen the broader wholesale payments ecosystem. And what's crazy about this is, AP Plus is the operator of Australia's real-time payments infrastructure, and it's already a GC member of Hedera's, which is crazy. Look at the About section of AP Plus's website. This is basically the backbone for Australia's payment system. It's crazy to me that people are still overlooking how big and how well connected Hedera actually is. Here's one of their solutions, okay? The MPP. This is the key thing around Australia's financial system, essentially. It's revolutionizing the way we make payments today and creating opportunities for tomorrow. It's bringing certainty and efficiency to payments. This is the fast payments infrastructure. This is basically what the Fed Now service is for the US for Australia. MPP connects over 100 banks, financial institutions, and fintechs, facilitating around $5 billion of payments each day. And this is literally a GC member of Hedera's. They've been tied to Hedera since going all the way back to like 2020 into 2021. It's crazy to me how people don't know these things about Hedera. Hedera is such a huge player. Now, talking more so about tokenization, because that's what this entire use case entails, we just witnessed a huge update from Hedera. Hedera council member Aberdeen partnered up with Archix and Lloyds Bank to enable RWAs to be used as collateral, the UK's first use of digital assets in this way. Here we have the announcement today. Lloyds Banking Group, Aberdeen, and Archix announced a landmark collaboration of their trading businesses to advance the use of cutting-edge blockchain technology using tokenized RWAs on Hedera as collateral. In a UK-first initiative, tokenized units of Aberdeen Investments Money Market Fund and tokenized UK gilts were used as collateral for foreign exchange trades between Aberdeen and Lloyds. Guys, the FX market is a $7.5 trillion per day market. These digital tokens were issued, transferred, and securely held by Archix, a UK FCA-regulated digital asset exchange on the Hedera network. The UK trades $5.4 trillion in FX and interest rate derivatives every single day, accounting for half of global activity. This trade demonstrates that regulated digital assets can serve as collateral in this market, which is a significant milestone. Digital assets can be programmed to automatically follow the rules of trading agreements, streamlining the margining process, reducing operational costs, enhancing collateral efficiency, and minimizing counterparty risk. This collaboration between two of the UK's largest financial institutions and a homegrown regulated fintech marks a major step forward in digital finance. The successful pilot lays the foundation for scaling tokenized collateral solutions, reinforcing the UK's leadership in next-generation financial infrastructure. $5.4 trillion per day. This is insane. Hedera is absolutely next level. Here we have the official announcement from Archix talking about this first of a use, right? This is the first use case of this, measure. I mean, this is crazy. Okay. Now they go over what we just read. Okay. But we also have wider adoption of tokenized funds as collateral could help reduce systemic risk during periods of market stress by enabling digital transfers instead of forced asset sales, thereby reducing volatility. This collaboration between two, we already just read that. Here are some of the quotes that I wanted to kind of go over as well. So tokenization has long been seen as a key enabler in the new world of digital innovation. That's why we are delighted to collaborate with Lloyds and Archix to demonstrate real-world application of on-chain collateral movements using tokenized assets. This demonstrates the ability of digital assets to streamline processes and increase efficiency. This groundbreaking initiative provides or proves that digital assets can be used in regulated financial markets under existing legal frameworks. Here in the UK, it's a major step forward in demonstrating how tokenization can enhance collateral efficiency, reduce friction, and unlock new trading opportunities. We also have down here this latest use case for Nest, our permission DeFi collateral transfer network, highlights the power of regulated digital infrastructure to support institutional grade needs. We're excited to be partnering with Lloyds and Aberdeen on this initiative and look forward to scaling the use of tokenized RWAs as transferable collateral. This has established another key digital milestone in the foundation for a more open and efficient financial system. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is extremely exciting. This is coming right off of the back of the Bison Link announcement with Hedera, which was bringing institutional grade RWAs on chain with the trust, transparency, and scale global markets need. And this is all based around yield generation for tokenized assets as well. I mean, guys, Hedera is starting to wake up around a lot of these big announcements. Even if we think about all of the announcements recently from the Hedera Foundation, this is why I keep saying there's never a boring week for Hedera. Okay, so let's just go over what has been happening. So we just got this announcement, which we just went over. We see more building happening through a lot of these initiatives. This one is actually with $280,000 worth of HBAR, 7 million swell, and 50,000 boba. On top of that, down here we have, so that's the announcement with the Hedera council member. On top of that, down here we have Sasha Swap looking at some key things here around the Hedera ecosystem. Here's AP Plus selected to participate in the Reserve Bank of Australia, their pilot. Here we have Consensus 2026, more marketing around Hedera. This is a crucial event. This is with Lehman Bear talking about the future of AI on Hedera. Here we also have the announcement of Salt App joining up forces with Hedera to expand the MemeFi ecosystem across APAC and beyond. On top of that, we have down here HBAR is fully live on Kraken. This was just over the last 4 days. Then we also have more updates from Equity Lab with Scan Computers. This is with NVIDIA and of course with Accenture. Down here, all roads lead to Hedera. This is that announcement. Here we also have Bison Link. Again, we're just 4 days in. 4 days in. Then we have the announcement with the Project Acacia with RBA and DFCRC. Again, 4 days in. Here we have the announcement with Bonzo Finance regarding their Bonzo vaults to unlock even more DeFi yield. Here we have more discussions with Gregory L. Bell talking about Hedera stablecoins and tokenization development. I mean, this is what I mean by all of these announcements, okay? We're 4 days, 5 days in, and there has been over 5, 6, 7 announcements. This is why I keep telling you guys that Hedera is not slowing down. They're accelerating. They're growing faster than ever. They're announcing things faster than ever. This is why HBAR is going to be one of the biggest altcoins this cycle. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.